Hey guys, and welcome to Duel 79. We were doing 78 yesterday, and I'm doing 79 today. We're doing this quick, and we're having fun, so let's keep on going. Alright, today I am using Remora Rabbit, which is Rescue Rabbit, Exceeds Remora, Bahamut Shark, that kind of deck. I'm facing Dark Worlds, and they're using a card that I don't see too often, which is Ceruli, Guru of Dark World. When it's discarded by a card effect, such as Dark World Dealings, it's special summoned to the opponent's side of the field. And when it's special summoned, the opponent discards one card. But since the effect activates on my field, the Dark Worlds also get their second effect. So Silva is not only special summoned, but I also have to return 2 cards from my hand to the bottom of the deck in any order I choose. Sangan was an easy choice because I can just summon it back with Tour Guide. Then I was thinking, alright, he'll probably spam the field, so I want to keep Dark Hole. I want to keep Tour Guide to actually be able to get a monster out that can attack afterwards. Then I was thinking Monster Reborn or Instant Fusion. I was thinking Monster Reborn, I could get his Dark World, but then Instant Fusion, would I get like Rescue Rabbit, Seven-Colored Fish, Space Mambo that I can get out of my Bahamut Shark and start up that combo. So I decided to keep Instant Fusion. And when Tour Guide summons Sangan, the deck is shuffled, and Monster Reborn may return to the top of the deck somewhere. Here he doesn't actually attack, which I'm surprised by, but he knows that he has this trap card. This trap card. Trap card. Yes? I don't remember it taking that long. Anyway, deck Devastation Virus. Tribute a Dark Monster with 2,000 or more attack, and destroy all monsters in hand and field with opponent's hand and field with 1,500 or less attack, so the only cards I keep are Dark Hole and Fusion, which aren't really good, so I can't really do much here. And for this turn and the next 2 turns, he'll be able to check what I draw, and if it's a monster with 1,500 or less attack, that card is also immediately destroyed. Well, and here he goes, he gets Gates of Dark World, so yeah, power boost all the Fiends, which all the Dark Worlds are, and then he can just get some effects, like the searching effects for Snow, getting him another Gates of Dark World. And since he knows I don't have too much, he's just going to use another one and keep on going. Now, he does know I have Dark Hole, but he's still going to summon some monsters to do quite a lot of damage. Because he knows that as long as he has Gates of Dark World, he can just easily get another Dark World out, or draw an extra card, or search for one. So here comes 2,600 and then 1,900 damage from Gold and Beige, respectively. Yeah, I gotta use Dark Hole. Good thing I kept that. Boom. Here I do forget to reveal the card I drew for the effective deck, the Devastation Virus, I think it's called. I keep on messing up the names for the viruses. Anyway, this is the card I drew. This is the only card I didn't have, so he knows it's the one. Space Mambo, I could now go for 1,700 direct attack, but I'm like, nope. Gonna use Instant Fusion, go for 26 with Bahamut Shark, and then after the attack, I am going to summon a rank 3 water. I don't actually run Acid Golem and Creature Swap in this one. I could, because that would put the opponent at a disadvantage, but in a way it's somewhat situational, and I just wanted to do without it. I have 1 Leviathan Dragon and 2 Arrow Sharks. Now, Arrow Shark isn't really that useful per se. It's not that strong, and its effect isn't all that useful unless you're running like a really big banish deck, like with Microcosmos and a lot of cards that quickly banish stuff. But I do run him because he's a fish. And I have a trap card. I cannot remember its name right off the bat right now. But it tributes a fish and it destroys stuff. And that is the reason I use him. So I can just summon him and then just tribute it for the effect of that trap. Now, here he doesn't believe at first that I can summon a card after the attack of Bahamut Shark, which is understandable. The card reads, this card cannot attack for the rest of the turn, and that is after you use the effect. I remember when Bahamut Shark was first, its card text was released into the OCG, we assumed that you could just not attack the entire turn, which means if you attack first, then you can't use the effect. But then later it was some kind of like BKSS, which is because Konami said so ruling, which we found very weird, but okay, we had to go with it because Konami said so, that you could attack and then in main phase 2 still use the effect. But when Bahamut came to the TCG, the new, like the official English card text made it clear that it was possible, because you could just attack, and then it doesn't say you cannot attack for the entire turn, or you cannot attack this turn. It just says you cannot attack for the rest of this turn, which means after you use the effect. You can use it just fine you can attack just fine before you use the effect. So you attack, and then main phase 2 you detach and summon. Now, I did summon Arrow Shark. I knew there was a risk of him like getting gold out or silver, which would take me 700 damage. But this way, I would have an extra monster. Maybe I could get the trap next turn, and then I'd have another monster to attack with. I knew that I was at a disadvantage quite big, because he had Gates Dark World, and yeah, he got a really good card here. Watch. No, that's next turn. Alright, but he destroys Arrow Shark, and I'm like, what do I do now? My draw isn't very good either, because on the third turn of the virus, I draw Tour Guide. So I'd have to destroy Tour Guide, due to the virus's effect, unfortunately. Then I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I guess 2 face downs and gates. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna top deck next turn. I'm gonna attack straight into gold, and just hope he, like, CyborgKillerMachine just has to draw into really bad cards, and I just have to top deck the most amazing epic card ever to still stand a chance. And even if I would have had Bahamut Shark stay on the field, he could have just used gold to attack into Bahamut Shark, and it would still be a suicide, like a kamikaze, like, yeah, attack. But there would be a chance that he would have a card effect to destroy it and deal even more damage, so I didn't want to do that. But yeah, he gets Snow. But with Snow, searches for Silva, which I was surprised by. I thought, you're gonna search for Beige and then just summon it and attack. But no, he wanted to make it extra powerful. Play his third Gates of Dark World, which he just drew from the previous one's effect. Banishes a Fiend, discards Silva, draws a card, special summons Silva, and finishes me off. Unfortunately, I have lost, but that happens as part of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. CyborgKillerMachine, thank you for the duel, and I will see you guys all in video number Duel 80. See you then.